contest for 4 3-minute rounds. Please welcome to the blue corner from Leeds, Joe Hardy! Please welcome to the red corner from Wisbech, Ryan Williams!
Really looking forward to this one tonight. Ryan Williams looking to go 4-0. One of Carl Greaves' prospects. Early days, Ryan used to box for the green and gold of Repton. Obviously, he then moved to the Peterborough area where the Bilham is from, and now he lives up in Sheffield, where he's trained by Junior Witter. Up in Sheffield, he's had some great sparring the likes of Dalton Smith. And he's been around the gym for a long time, different gyms. In the Ingle gym for a while, he's been there training with Graham Everett and a good friend of mine, Joe Steed. Did quite a bit of work with Joe Steed. He made his debut here last year, 23rd of the 3rd, he made his debut here at this venue. And he's in tonight with another very experienced away fighter, Joe Hardy. Joe Hardy has only been stopped 4 times in 33 fights. Again, Joe Hardy's boxed here. He was seen here at the Newark Showground back in November, where he gave local boy Jamie Behan a real tough test over 6 rounds. So this should be a very interesting fight with the slick Ryan Williams. Again, a lot of support here for the local lad Williams. And this is a stern test for Williams. You know, Joe Hardy, 33 fights. He's only been stopped 4 times. You know, he lost by 1 point to another Carl Greaves fighter, Conor Meanwell. And Ryan, you know, in his 4th fight, this is quite a test. And this should tell us a few bits about Ryan. Answer a few questions. Very tall for the weight. Ryan Williams, very tall. And a bit of a switch hitter. Coming out as a southpaw, Williams. Looking to establish that jab. Looking to hold the centre of that ring. Stamp his authority. Looking very switched on. His body language is very focused, very switched on. I like the way he's come out at the start, looking to hold that centre. Nice and sharp work. Nice solid southpaw jab. There you go, lovely southpaw jab. I think with Junior Witter, you know, a quality professional trainer, I think it will really help Ryan, you know, transition from the amateurs to the pros, you know, 2 totally different sports almost. The amateurs let a lot of shots go, busy movement over the 3 rounds. Pro game now starting to look to dominate and look to sit down on his shots a little bit more. Lovely attack from Ryan. Boxing well off that jab. Certainly giving Joe Hardy something to think about. Varying the levels, head and body with behind that lead hand. Looking to set traps, looking to find an opening. Again, holding that centre of that ring very well, Ryan. Looks very focused, very switched on. When he was at the Repton back in 7 or 8 years ago now, he was actually doing a lot of work. He's in the Repton the same time as Dennis McCann. He's been around top boxers all of his life, from gym to gym, back from his amateur days, down at the Repton before moving up to Wisbech. And like I said earlier, now settling in Sheffield. Under the guidance of former world champion Junior Witter, who was an excellent tactician himself. Such a shame that Junior Witter and Ricky Hatton never got it on back in the day. Would have been a great domestic showdown. Again, Williams boxing well on that front foot, dominating, holding the centre of the ring. He's not actually giving Joe a look in. Excellent first round for Brian Williams. I think he looks a lot more settled than when I last seen him. Holding his feet well. Looks like he certainly is settling into the pro game. Like I say, Joe Hardy, 33-fight veteran, only been stopped 4 times, so this on paper is a very good test for Ryan Williams. Joe Hardy, a weight fighter in this, very durable, very hard to hit. In fact, Will Crawler, which is a very heavy-handed brother of Andy Crawler, and a bit of a matchroom sensation, who's actually been on some of the big televised cards recently. Joe Hardy is actually the only man to have taken Will Crawler the distance. So that certainly speaks volumes for the quality of Joe Hardy. But again, Ryan coming out here now and establishing that jab, keeping control of that bout, keeping control of the centre of the ring, everything off that lead hand, whilst looking for his openings. Excellent work. Showing lovely composure there, Ryan. Joe Hardy's trying all of the little tricks in the book, the little dips here, the little dips there, trying to get him to overcommit. But Ryan showing great discipline. I like to see him switch it downstairs now and again, especially with these old campaigners like Joe Hardy, very good campaigners. I'd like him to start getting some money in the bank and switching it downstairs. That lead hook to the body would always work. Something I've seen Leighton Birchall do last weekend from the southpaw stance, that lead hand to the body. Mixing the levels. Must have been listening to me, because straight away, lovely backhand to the body. Joe Hardy now on the front foot, trying to pose Ryan. Just a few problems, trying to ask a few questions. Again, Ryan staying lovely and composed. Lovely flow to his work. Lovely jab, lovely lead hand. That jab is key. That jab's key to setting everything up. Everything comes off a real good jab. Nice switch hitting. Excellent boxing here from Williams. Certainly looks very switched on. Looks very switched on tonight. Against, like I say, a very different opponent in Joe Hardy. Like I say to all the boxing fans all of the time, these small hall shows, the likes of Carl Greaves put on, you know, where all these young pros are learning their trade. You know, there's such great events, and as boxing fans, I think we should get to as many of them as we can, and like support the local talent, upcoming talent, and also the away fighters. This is where they earn their living. There's some fabulous boxers in the away corner.
Orders, 10 seconds.
And it's a great night. Normally a cracking little atmosphere.
Round 3.
Certainly is here tonight. I'd just like to see Ryan now. Just as I spoke, a lovely right hand by Joe Hardy, just showing exactly how dangerous he is. You can't switch off from these wily old guys for a minute. Had some success with that backhand, Hardy, and he's now actually looking for it. Williams made that one miss comfortably. I think he needs to get back on that front foot, back on that jab, and just establish and retake control. Oh, lovely shot as I spoke. And this is much better from Ryan. Controls and things off that jab. There. Starting to stay in range now, looking to make Hardy miss, looking to come over the top. Hardy claims it was in the back of the head. I think that's a bit of kidology to the referee there. Looked a very good shot to me. Williams now just trying to probe and prize a little opening. I think personally he'd have a little bit more success if he was to just switch the attacks downstairs. You know, Hardy is an excellent tight defence. Ryan's trying to probe and feel his way through the defence, but I think he'd have a little bit more success if he was just to drop it to the body. Touch the head, drop it downstairs. And that move, that lovely check hook, showing that amateur pedigree that he has. And again, finishing the round strong and on that front foot. Another excellent round. He boxed well. He was caught with a lovely shot by Joe Hardy, who shows, you know, that he's dangerous, and he's picked a trick or two up himself on the road over these years. like to see Ryan in this last round now start to try to go through the gears a little bit, try to put punches together in bunches. Like to see him, you know, touch to the head. Joe Hardy's a very clever fighter, very clever defence. His hands are tight. Touch. I think the body work would actually create the openings. Rather than trying to blast his way through the guard. Hardy's come out very strong in this fourth and final round. Needs to get back behind that jab, Ryan. Keep control of the bout. Retake the centre of that ring. Lovely shooting. But again, singles. I'd like to see Ryan putting other shots on the end. I'd like to see him put that lead hook on the end of that backhand. Certainly boxing very well and boxing well within himself. Really a very skillful operator. I love that stab to the body. One of my favourite shots. I see a lot of fighters do it. A fighter I know very well, Frankie Stringer, who's a young 9-0 prospect, who throws a lovely stabbing jab to the body. Callum Smith is another one who uses that lovely stabbing jab to the body. Used it to great effect in the recent Boaxi fight. Fight of the year, no doubt. Hardy there making fun of himself. Threw a wild left hook that missed wildly. Getting back to that amateur hit and move style just to finish off now. 45 seconds left. Lovely footwork. That's where I think Ryan needs to be. I think he's far more effective when he's on that front foot, delivering everything off that jab. Excellent contest. I think a very good learning fight for Ryan Williams. He certainly looked better than the last time I seen him. Some progress is being made in the gym under Junior Witter and some of the quality level of sparring he's getting. Definitely looked more at home in the pro ring tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both boxers. Thank you.
I'm sure this will be a 40-36.
Referee Pete McCormack scores the contest 40-36 for your winner. In the red corner,
excellent performance, and Williams now goes 4-0 and on to the next. It'd be nice to see him kept busy this year. I'm sure his manager Carl Greaves will be working on ensuring that Ryan's out very shortly and continuing that learning.